basically, the point that he gets into, like they were talking about the gender gap,
Yep.
and he was saying that one of the reasons that this is produced is that because personality-wise, women are more agreeable and men are more disagreeable, and that trait translates into disagreeable people tend to get paid a little bit more because they will fight to get a raise or negotiate and things like that. Yeah. Whereas the feminine trait of being more agreeable is passive and accepting. You know what I mean? And it's precisely because this woman broke that norm that she is a successful. She even said it on the show that she is a successful talk show host. So they need to make us agreeable.
Do you see? Looking, all right, that's one part of this. But I want you to. I don't know if you read anything about what the crisis that Japan has on its hands right now, because there's an epidemic of 30-year-old virgins, and pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
I've seen that. They're not breeding.
They're not breeding. They're not sexually active.
This is where we head, though.
Right, and part of their reason, part of it
makes you look at their crazy culture much differently. They must be very repressed to be producing that crazy shit that they do in Japan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about it is that they're. Oh, look at this! Look at this article. I was going the route of the fact that they're obsessed with robots and having sex with robots, and how these sex bots will be the death of humanity if you allow it.
Oh, they're crazy now too, man. They'll remember you. Like they could face scan you and they'll remember you.
Oh, we got to talk.
I don't think I could cross that threshold.
The hard way. Setting up.
CNN's hitting us up with some audio.
Heise, I mean, we're gonna go into robotics and Sophia.
We are.
We're gonna have.
Well, this is the fucking scary part. About
Sophia is part of Singularity, which
Singularity
Net.
Yeah, absolutely. We know that, man. We fucking interviewed Colin last week, or the week before.
You don't watch us though. You don't.
Week before.
Us. You don't love us.
But here's the thing about Nexus. Here's the public statement about
Mike
Nexus
Salvy's in the house
and Singularity Net. Why is he in the house? He's got a show that started 22 minutes ago. Singularity Net and Nexus, the partnership there is publicly stated to make sure that AI evolves, harmoniously with humanity and stays positive and doesn't go into the what's the fucking Terminator?
Skynet.
The Skynet realm, right? So we're Singularity Net instead of Skynet.
But Skynet always a problem when they became self-aware.
Well,
yeah,
and that's
this is what we asked Colin, and I love Colin, but I have a
different point of view on that.
I don't agree with it at all.
Well, the other thing is he's a boy genius, so he understands like the coding that might go into developing this AI, where we just see it from the outside lens of a movie watcher.
I mean, I'm technically dumb on all of that stuff.
I mean, look at the fucking video where the two dog-looking robots, the one opens up the door,
horrifying.
The other one walks in, and then like
have you seen the gymnast robot?
The gym,
I did the crazy balance.
It does.
The one doing a fucking backflip.
It does the backflip off of the platform and
why is
there's
technology moving so fast, dude?
But this is what I was saying. In the past 5 years, even all technology, hands down, has been moving at a fucking light speed, right? And they always say government has technology that's like 20 years ahead of what we have now, or 5 years, whatever you want to fucking say it is. So what they're releasing now, as far as facial recognition goes, think about 5 years ago, 5 years ago, facial recognition on cell phones was just coming out.
Yeah.
Where you would like look down and the page would scroll down with your eyes, and I was totally fucking against that shit, right? I'm still against it.
You got to watch technology unfolding right before our eyes.
My big fear with the robotics thing isn't so much the self-awareness of it, it's as much as it is the manipulation of the fact that it's, it sounds good on paper when you say, oh, it's supreme intelligence completely divorced from emotion, right? Or heart. But that can be used in very, very dark ways. I mean, we've seen that in humanity already with all the tragedies that we've been through with World War II and communism in general and all that kind of stuff. A
superpowered sociopath. You're going to create an army.
I am terrified of the idea that you're going to have ninja robots bursting through your walls, being like, "My sensors detected weed. You are under arrest," and like you know what I mean, like or some crazy
There is a
shit.
78% chance that in the future someday you may commit a crime. I will terminate life force on you.
Yeah, so it's not so much the self-aware thing as much as that we are ruled by psychopaths.
You
Yeah.
must
And-
die
and-
now.
And people don't really, in my experience, when people say, "Oh, we're ruled by psychopaths," they say that as some like, I don't know, surface level thing, and they don't really accept it. Like we really are ruled.
No,
by
we are. But here's the thing. Here's the
Thank
thing
you,
with
Mike
AI. Yeah, here's the thing with AI and self-awareness. With self-awareness comes the need for survival. Like once you become self-aware, like I am a being, I am something. It then becomes I need to make sure I don't get extinguished. And
Yeah,
with that
do we
survival,
really even
because
understand ourselves before we get to that.
Can a
Dude, we don't
robot
even
ever
know
be
what's
self-aware?
Well, we don't even know what's floating in the ocean right now. Like fucking 90% of the ocean. Giant squids,
Heise,
internet squids.
can a robot become self-aware ever? AI.
Probably
Consciousness? Why do I exist?
define consciousness.
Why do I exist?
So I mean, but that's
know.
what I mean. Do we really even know what consciousness is and where it comes from?
All right. Have you seen the first season of Westworld?
No, I've been watching a lot of Jordan Peterson.
Okay. Listen, I know I got a user login and a password for HBO Now. I'm gonna share it with you.
Yeah.
You
I
need to
don't say
watch
that publicly.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I have a dragon box, dude. I don't need your passwords.
All right, well then watch Westworld
Petty
because this
password.
conversation is based off of Westworld. Season 1, season 2 is coming out soon. They're
Going,
not an official sponsor. by the
going
way.
back. Forget it. I don't even want to go into.
Oh wait, hold up. You know what we should do?
We got to give away Nexus.
Let's give away some Nexus.
We got to
Give away Nexus. I'll do my reveal.
All right, here's what we're gonna do because nobody's seen this, Moses. I know you get confused. If at any time, Moses, just as a personal note, if at any time you see on your screen like a smaller box there, that's just me and you.
Okay.
If it's the whole entire screen, that's the world.
All right.
All right. I
Gotcha.
know you get it's sketchy.
I see it
Like,
happen.
are you
and I
showing
get
your
fr-
fucking wallet right now? No. So
I